Imagine this. You are alone at night, and suddenly a voice that is not human whispers your name. You don't dream. You don't imagine. It's real. God appears before you. Would he change your life in that very instant? They say that everyone talks about God, but very few feel that he speaks to them. Have you ever wondered what would happen if, for once, he decided to break the silence just for you? Some claim that when God manifests himself, he does not do it with or lightning, but with a clarity so profound that it leaves you speechless. Something inside you changes. Imagine that God shows you your life as a failure, your mistakes, your fears, your decisions. Would you dare to look, or would you close your eyes for fear of the truth? Many believe that if God were to appear before them, they would abandon everything immediately. Vices, anger, doubts. But the question is, would you really do it? Because it is not enough to see God. There are those who feel it, dream it, listen to it, and yet return to the same old life. Why? For fear of change. If God were to speak to you today, perhaps I would not ask you to change your world, but to change your heart, and that, for many, is more difficult than moving mountains. Maybe I wouldn't ask for a sacrifice, but a choice. The choice to be the best version of you, even when no one sees you. Would you accept that challenge? Think for a moment about all the decisions you have made on impulse, out of pain or out of anger. What would happen if God showed you the right path in front of your eyes? There are those who claim that when they feel God's presence, time stands still. The world becomes small and the soul becomes big. Can you imagine feeling that it would not be a punishment, nor a scolding, nor a reproach? It would be a call, a direct, personalized call, impossible to ignore. Would you answer? Maybe. God would ask you just one thing. What are you doing with the life I gave you? And that one sentence could bring your world to a standstill or fix. Some would change everything. They would leave habits, toxic relationships, fear. Others would simply begin to live with purpose. What would you do? Remember, change is not starting from scratch. Change is starting better. And if God were to appear to guide you, would you keep walking as if nothing had happened? The truth is that God does not need to show himself physically to transform you. Sometimes he does it in silence, in people, in signs, in small moments. But if one day he decides to speak to you directly, would you be prepared? Or would his voice find you living a life that is not the one you should be living? Perhaps the real question is not, would you change your life if God came before you? If not, why are you waiting for him to come forward to change? Because maybe God has already manifested himself many times, but you were too distracted to notice it. And today, as you listen to this, maybe it's one of those